Hello everyone, this is Cactus Marsh, and we are back with Pokemon Black. we're back. Man, I was doing some audio testing. I think the audio is fine, but on my end it's so loud. But I think the audio is fine on your guys' end. But yeah, we're back. We're gonna be playing Pokemon Black now that we've beat Stardew Valley Perfection for the second time. We'll be playing some Pokemon. I tried playing Pokemon at the start of the year. Got kind of bored of it, but I've got like some new ideas. Hey Shy, how's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, we're gonna start Pokemon. I'm gonna be doing like some challenges. We're just gonna see how it is. No promises as that this will be a complete playthrough. No promises that I'll play it all the way through. We're just gonna like do some testing, if I'm being honest. We're gonna test the waters. We're gonna test and see. But yeah, hope you're doing good, Shy. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I've got some ideas on like a potential challenge, like run for Pokemon. I've got some ideas, so that's what we're gonna be testing out. Seeing how my challenge ideas play out in practice. We'll name ourselves Cactus, of course. Only, what, 7 letters? Man, they give you so few letters. Why, do they not have the data? Do they not have the RAM to support more than 8 letter names? What the heck? What the heck? Okay. But yeah, we're playing on real hardware, by the way. We're playing on a new 3DS XL that's been physically modded to have a capture card in it. So yeah, real hardware. Okay. But yeah, we did try playing Pokemon Black at the start of the year, and I got kind of bored of it because the game's just so easy. And the story is like Team Team Plasma, they're not a good team. They're not a good team. I'm not a fan of Team Plasma, not a fan of N, which might be a bit controversial, but yeah, not a fan of Team Plasma. They just preach so much, but their actions do not reflect their preaching. And they preach so much. And yeah, the game's just too easy. I was like even trying to like go for like some cool strats of like using like an Audino, Emolga, some like Pokemon you wouldn't normally use, but it was just not enjoyable. Well, it was just too easy. It's just too easy. It's not that it wasn't enjoyable, it was just boring. But I've got some challenge ideas that could spruce things up. Got some challenge ideas that will spruce things up. But first, the starter. The starter. I love me some grass types, but I think we'll do some different things. I think we'll go with Tepig. Usually I'm a grass starter, a grass type starter for life. Although, I don't actually like Chestnut. But yeah, usually I always pick the grass starter. But I think we'll go with Tepig for this playthrough. It's not gonna be a Nuzlocke, by the way. Not a Nuzlocke. Not a Nuzlocke. But I do have some ideas for challenges. One of the main ideas is I can't use Pokemon Centers. That's like the main idea. It's been done before. But yeah, I've got some other ideas to like stack on top of that. We can't buy items, like we can't buy potions, because you know, otherwise what would be the point if you just buy a bunch of potions if you can't use the Pokemon Center. But yeah, we can buy Pokeballs, of course, but can't buy any like healing items. But we can use any healing items that we like find in the wild. Like if we find like potions, we can use them. But yeah, no Pokemon Centers is the plan, at least. Like I said, I don't know how it will exactly play out in practice, so we're basically just testing the waters, testing how a no Pokemon Center, no buying healing items playthrough will work out. I'm also not allowing myself to grind EXP against wild Pokemon, because then you just like grind to like level 100 and it just defeats the whole purpose. Grinding to like level 100 just defeats the whole purpose. So no fighting like infinite battles for EXP. Okay. But yeah, not sure how this will play out, so we're just testing the waters. Okay, but yeah, back with Pokemon. Back with Pokemon. Good old Gen 5, man. I miss the aesthetic of Gen 5. Some of the models look a bit weird because of they like pixel art in like a 3D environment, so the further they get away from the camera, the like distortion of the pixels gets a bit weird. But other than that, I like the aesthetic of Gen 5 a lot. But yeah, just like the distortion of the pixel art on the 3D on the character models when they like move in relationship to the camera is a bit off. It's a bit weird. Not sure if I like it that much, but other than that, I love the aesthetic of Gen 5. All the 3D stuff they were going for was great. And all the pixel art stuff they were going for was also great. Like, the pixel art models of the Pokemon are super good, man. Super good. Okay. But yeah, not a Nuzlocke, not a Nuzlocke. Oh wow, crit. Although I do have interesting ideas for like, not permadeath, but like something akin to permadeath. But yeah, not a Nuzlocke. I don't have anything against Nuzlocks, but like, I've just done way too many of them like casually. I don't think I've ever streamed a Nuzlocke, but like I've just on my own casually done like too many of them. They're still like super easy, if I'm being honest. Nuzlocks are still just super easy. Okay. Well, first let me change the options to fast text speed. We're gonna be playing on Switch on Shift, because I already have like a bunch of rules in place to make the game more difficult, so might as well just play on Shift. Let's save. I deleted the save file ahead of time. Because if you don't know, if you don't delete the old save file, you can't save a new game. So they just won't let you for some reason. Also, whoops. Let's check our bag, because you actually... Oh, I could have sworn you start with a potion. Maybe, like, get a potion from someone? Yeah, no potion in your PC. I could have sworn you, like, someone gives you a free potion or something. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have, like, the Bulbapedia walkthrough, like, open so I can see where all the hidden items are. I've already beaten Pokemon before. It's fine to play with a walkthrough. I've already beaten it before. But yeah, Gen 5, I do love the aesthetic. And I do miss the aesthetic. If only they like kept developing on this look. If only. Dude, imagine. But yeah, my one like complaint with the aesthetic is if you look at the character model of the mom and how the pixels like basically like shift and distort as you move the camera, that's like my main complaint. I don't actually like the distortion of that much. I don't know what you would do. I don't know what the alternative would be, but I just don't like this. Like the eyes, just like, ugh, look at the distortion of the eyes, but I don't know what the alternative would be, so. But anyways, Pokemon, look at them! The Piddos! Okay. We're just gonna like go straight through the game. It's not like a speed run or anything, but no need to talk to every random NPC, especially since I played the game at the start of the month and basically talked to all the NPCs. Maybe once we get past like the 5th gym, I'll start talking to NPCs, because that's where I think I left off on the first playthrough. Okay. Also, I think my B button on this 3DS is a bit messed up. Just for my testing, I think the B button is a bit messed up, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. You're at work, gotcha. Hope work isn't too exhausting. Just saying hi, no worries, shy, no worries. But yeah, hope work's not too exhausting. Have fun at work. Oh, I'm not nicknaming the Tepig. I'm sorry, Tepig, but I'm not naming you. But yeah, I hope you have fun at work. I like, when I played Pokemon casually, I nicknamed my Pokemon. Like, you know, when I first played each Pokemon game, I nicknamed Pokemon. But honestly, I kind of like not nicknaming my Pokemon. I like, you know, Tepig being Tepig, and then Pignite, and then Emboar, you know. Like, actually learning the Pokemon names. You know, nicknames are fun and all, but I like learning the Pokemon names. Okay. Honestly, the tutorial's not that long in this game. The tutorial is not that long. Some other Pokemon games, though, their tutorials are, like, exhausting. Dude, Gen 7 has so many cutscenes. I've never replayed a Gen 7 game. I've only played through Pokemon Sun and Moon once. I never even played Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, just because there's so many cutscenes. Maybe one of these days I'll replay it on stream. I would probably just play Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, since I've never played that one. But yeah, there's just so many cutscenes. Okay, we're in Route 1. Man, I love the aesthetic. Dude, it just looks so good, man. Like, look at those leaves floating in the wind. Game just looks so good. Man, it looks so good. Okay, the catching tutorial. Yeah, catch this dang Patrat. But yeah, like I said, it's not a Nuzlocke, but I'm gonna have some rules on like what Pokemon I can catch. Basically, I just like created a list of all the Pokemon you can get in Pokemon Black. And then I excluded any Pokemon that you can't get like multiples of, so like that excludes the legendaries and like event and gift Pokemon like Zora and Volcarona. I'm not including like breeding, but like, yeah. Basically Pokemon you can catch multiples of are the only ones that I allowed. And then I just did like a random RNG, like I just randomly pulled like 30 of them, since like a box can hold 30. So I randomly chose 30 Pokemon that I can catch multiples of, and those are the Pokemon I can use for this playthrough. So because of that, I can't use Patrat or Lillipup, but I can use 2 Purloins. I can use 2 Purloins. I can't use Pansage, Pansy, or Panpour, but I can use like 2 throws and a sock. It's gonna be interesting. Like I said, we'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. Ooh. But yeah, we can't use any Pokemon centers. That includes like people that will just heal you. If it's like a forced heal, then yeah, you can't avoid it. But if it's an optional heal, then if it's like an optional Pokemon center, we can't use it. But if like the story forces you to heal your Pokemon, then yeah. I mean, you'll have to. Okay. I had to look up like the running away mechanics, because since I can't use Pokemon centers, you don't want to take any damage. So the running away mechanics in this game, if you're faster, it's an automatically guaranteed escape, as long as you're faster. And if you're not faster, it's like a 33% chance that like gets greater and greater the more times you fail. Okay, nice. So yeah, we'll want to like lead with a fast Pokemon or use any repels. We won't be able to buy repels. Because like I said, we can only buy Pokeballs and the like. But yeah. Man, I've been tired. I've been so tired. I left work early yesterday just because I was so exhausted. It was both because like of a lack of sleep and like I think the allergy medicine really kicked my butt. Okay, how many? I could have sworn I could get like some extra potions. Let me pull up the Bulbapedia walkthrough right now. Just make sure we didn't miss anything. Yep, okay, we're good, we're good. Okay. Good old Bulbapedia. I'm more of a Cerebi person, but Bulbapedia is pretty useful for like some things. But for just like looking at Pokemon, I prefer Cerebi. The Bulbapedia pages just has like so much text on them. Like it takes so long to like get to the actual data. Okay, so here's a forced heal. I can't progress unless I use this Pokemon Center, so you know we have to use this one. Well, let me drink some water. Okay, but from here on out, I think we're kind of on our own now. I think there's just gonna be no free Pokemon Center for a long time. But yeah, I am just so tired, man. So tired. Okay. Let's see. Okay, stupid Team Plasma, man. Team Plasma in the plaza. I'm surprised they didn't do anything with that. I hate Team Plasma. They just preach so much, man. And then their actions are just so against what they preach. It would have been... I don't know. I don't like Team Plasma. Give me the goofy teams, because then I don't have to hear them preach. I don't have to hear them spout dialogue after dialogue. Give me the goofy teams. I love Team Magma and Aqua. I love Team Yell. I love Team Skull. I never played Gen 9, so I don't even know what the team name is in Gen 9. I know it's like Penny, right? Penny's the mastermind. But I don't even know what the team name is. But yeah, I prefer my Pokemon games with goofy enemy teams. Or just like give me a straight up evil team. Like Team Rocket is perfect. If they're just straight up evil, then you don't have to worry about them freaking monologuing you. Okay, so here we're gonna showcase something important. Since I can't use Pokemon Centers, PP is gonna be very important to maintain. My power points are a very valuable resource, so we will be using Tail Whip to preserve Tackle PP. Plus the speedrun also does Tail Whip here, so it's probably just optimal. Oof, Growl. Getting super unlucky. But we'll just keep tackling. Okay, yeah, this is a super unlucky. Was there a trainer I could have fought before this to get to level 7? No, I think there's only wild Pokemon. Okay, well, maybe we get lucky and get like a damage roll to KO this. Okay, well, maybe it tries to growl. Okay, that's super unlucky. 12 damage. So I'm gonna be saving and resetting if need be. Just because, like I said, this is a test of this challenge run. I don't know if like this challenge run will actually be good or not, so we're gonna be like saving and resetting a bunch if we like fail. Just because this is like a test of the challenge run. But eventually if we do figure out this challenge run is good, then we'll try like doing a, you know, one-shot attempt where like, you know, you can't reset or anything. So yeah, there should be a guy that will give us a Pokeball. We don't really need this Pokeball, but I mean, it's free. Might as well take it. Worst case scenario, we could sell it for like money to buy Great Balls or something. Okay. But yeah, we took freaking 12 damage, man. What the heck? May 5th. Oh, shoot. I forgot. It's actually optimal if I change the time to night time. It's actually optimal if I change the time to night time, so my dusk balls will, like, you know, activate. Oh man, I forgot about that. That's not a trainer. I'm gonna try to be avoiding all optional trainers. Trying to avoid all optional trainers. Ooh. Finally got the running shoes. That took forever. Also, you might as well run through grass instead of walking because it doesn't like change the encounter rate. Also, biking, I didn't actually realize biking through grass has a lower encounter rate than running / walking. It's like it multiplies the encounter rate by like 80%, like 0.8. So like lowers the encounter rate by like 20%. I didn't realize that. I never realized that. For some reason I thought it had more. Okay. Wow. That's funny. But we should be able to just insta-run from all these guys, because like I said, if we have a higher speed, we can just run away. Although one thing about this challenge run is that, like I said, we can catch 2 Purloins. And I think for the challenge run, I want it to be where if you encounter a Pokemon you can use, like a Purloin, then that's the one you gotta catch. Okay, so first trainer, but we're at like 12 freaking HP. Ooh, he's only got a level 7 Patrat. We should be fine. I mean, I'll save, but we should be fine. Level 7 Patrat should be a-okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm actually really hoping this turns into a good challenge run, because it'll be a fun idea. And then if it does turn into like an actual successful challenge run, I'll write the rules out, and maybe I'll like learn how to get like Seribot set up, so I could like have Seribot just like do a command that shows you the rules. Okay, so like I said, we want to save Tackle PP, so we use Tail Whip. How much does Dare Tackle do? 6 damage? Oof. We die to a crit. Oh jeez, how much does Bite do? Okay, that's scary. But Tail Whip does save us a Tackle there. Okay, that was scary. Thankfully, no crit. Dude, crit is 2 times damage in this game. That's crazy. It's crazy that crits were ever 2x damage instead of 1.5x. That's crazy. Okay, we will use a potion. So we fight N, we fight the first trainer, and then we'll probably just always have to use a potion. I'm trying to like figure out a starter only for the first gym route in case like your 30 random Pokemon don't include a Pokemon you can get before the like, you know, first gym. So I want to make sure it's doable with just the starter. What am I doing? I can be running. Ah! So yeah, if this is a Purloin, we gotta like catch it. Yeah. That's like a rule I'm having. I don't want to catch this Purloin because there's a level 8 Purloin after the first gym. But we'll catch it. What? So the level 8 Purloin had like a... it had like a 50% chance to be caught at full HP. How much does a level 4 Purloin? Level 4. This also has a freaking 50%. It's like less than a 50% chance, man. Ugh, this is actually gonna be tough. This is actually gonna be tough. Less than a 50% chance. I don't want to damage it because, like I said, I can't use a Pokemon Center. So if I damage it, it'll just stay damaged. Eventually we can buy heal balls, but I do not want to damage it. I want it to be at full HP. Okay, phew. I'm pretty sure those were like 48% chances, so we kind of got lucky there. Maybe even like 43% chances. Okay, I did not want to see a Purloin yet, but it's fine. We're not gonna nickname you. Oh, okay, a bit unoptimal, but we're not punished. Okay, we dodged the 2 optional trainers. We got the items. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we're gonna fight Bianca. Yeah, so we're gonna just only use the Tepig for now. Because I want to like make sure a route exists where you only use the starter for the first gym, in case you roll no Pokemon that you can get before the first gym. So yeah, this will be starter only. This should be fun. I'm not gonna use Tail Whip here because I'm pretty sure we can just defeat this in 2 tackles. Although it is a little up. Okay, I think it's like a damage roll. It's gonna be a damage roll. Okay, nice, nice. I didn't look at the stats of our Tepig or the nature. Maybe we can do that after this fight. Here you just Ember, super easy. Stab and super effective. Okay, took some damage, but that's fine. Nice. But yeah, we wanted to catch a level 8 Purloin because EXP management is actually going to be pretty tough since we can't just fight wild Pokemon. EXP management is going to be tough, so we kind of wanted those free levels of a level 8 Purloin instead of a level 4 Purloin. Okay, Striaton City, already at the place of the first gym. Okay, got a free Great Ball. Yeah, we'll just collect all the freebies. Collect all the freebies. I was looking it down on my 3DS, but I guess I can look at my OBS. Guess I can look at my OBS to play the game. There's probably like not even any like important delay or anything. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Let's check out our Tepig. It's adamant! Holy, adamant Tepig. Well, that's actually kind of weird because of Ember, but eventually we'll get like a physical fire move like Flame Charge. So this is actually a kind of cool Tepig, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of a cool Tepig. Okay, but there's an X speed, which is actually gonna be very useful down here. Here's a Great Ball to the west. Okay. But yeah, just look at this aesthetic, man. I love this aesthetic. I also love like the Gen 6 aesthetic too. I actually kind of think the Gen 6 aesthetic is good except for the Pokemon models. Everything besides the Pokemon models I like, but the Pokemon models are just so bland. Okay, so to progress we gotta go to the trainer school. But we also will eventually have to do this, and I think I want to do this before I fight Cheren. Get my Tepig leveled up. These are gonna be some tough fights actually, but we should be able to do it. Okay. Yeah, I want to do this before Cheren. But yeah, we're adamant. That's gonna be interesting. I wonder what the optimal nature for this Tepig is in the speedrun. The speedrun for this game uses a Lillipup into like, you know, Herdier Stoutland. But there's also a speedrun category where you use Tepig, Pignite, and Emboar. So yeah, I wonder what the optimal nature for that Tepig is. It's probably just adamant. Okay. We're gonna tail up the next Purloin because we've been growled. Okay, this Purloin might Sand Attack us. No, they don't know Sand Attack yet. I think they learned it like 10. Okay, taking some damage. Okay, we're gonna use a potion because we're exactly 20 HP away. So yeah, might as well just use a potion. Okay. So, second potion used will be after that fight. This is technically an optional fight, now that I think about it. Oh wow, that is an optional fight. Oh man, that's an optional fight. Let's see, because this was a mandatory fight. We have to do this, because to progress the story you gotta cut this tree and go in. But the next fight's optional. Let's see. Let's see how the Cheren fight goes with just that fight. Let's see if we can skip the youngster Joey fight. The main problem is Cheren's gonna have a freaking Oshawott with an Oran Berry. So yeah, we're gonna save. This might not be. Maybe we gotta do the youngster Joey fight, but we'll see how this fight goes. Okay, talk to this dude to get a full heal. Antidote. Awakening. Okay, actually now I'll save. Now I'll save, now that we got the full heal. Now I'll save. Okay. So yeah, not exactly sure if I can do it right do this fight right now with just Tepig. But we're definitely gonna Tail Whip. Definitely Tail Whip. Probably just once. But yeah, let's see if we can do it at a level 11. Maybe we have to be level 12 to do this, but let's see how level 11 strats work. So we're faster, which is good. That does 12 damage. Do I have like an extra potion? Okay. I do have an extra potion. Does this do more than half? Oh, but then the orange berry. I forgot about this stupid orange berry. I gotta think. I guess we just always potion here. Forgot about this stupid orange berry. Dude, he's just spamming water gun. I don't want to put him in torrent range, but that... oh. Okay, that did put him in torrent range, but thankfully we did not get punished. I think the strat is actually just like tail whip him like twice. Okay, I actually want to test that. That's reset actually. That's reset. I actually want to test... because we tail whipped him once, I want to see... tail whipping him twice should be fine. Yeah, tail whip him twice. But that would be like the same amount of turns, would it not? Shoot. Maybe it's the same amount of turns. Yeah, because like, how many turns was that? We did a tail whip, we did a tackle, activate the Oranberry, we did a tackle and then a tackle. So that's 4 turns. Tail whip and 3 tackles. Yeah, and if we just do like 2 tail whips, then that's 2 tackles. Okay, maybe it's just... oh, shoot. I didn't hold down the thing. Yeah. Look how wonky this looks. I didn't hold down the thing. Okay. Hold on. Let me reset. I have to hold down start to enable the pixel perfect resolution. Either start or select. But yeah, we'll at least try double tail whipping. We'll at least try double tail whipping, see how it works. It'll at least save us some tackled PP. Plus we can see like if we're actually close to OHKOing him after 2 tail whips and a tackle. Because if we're close to OHKOing him, that could like incentivize us to get to level 12. So, yeah. Let's see how 2 tail whips looks. Okay. Ooh. Like I said, I'm just super tired, man. Super tired. Okay, so yeah, we'll go for 2 tail whips. 1. Oh, he goes for a tail whip now. Thankfully, tail whip does not increase water gun's damage. Okay, 2 tail whips. Okay, we've been double tail whipped, which is gonna be a bit rough, but no matter what happened, it was always gonna be rough. Okay, so 2 tail whips and a tackle. Oof, that is nowhere near close to OHKOing. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what you do. Either 2 tail whips and 2 tackles, or 1 tail whip and 3 tackles. Probably just do 2 tail whips just to save tackle PP. Like I said, we're just gonna try sticking with the single Tepic strat. Okay. Honestly, we could probably just tackle you to death. No, you can learn Growl. I mean, you know Growl. How much was that? That was 7 damage? 7 damage, huh? Ooh. Crits. I won't have the information to know how to deal with that Purloin. I mean, it's probably just the same as the other Purloins. But I forgot how I dealt with the other Purloins. Okay. So yeah, we got 3 Oran Berries, which is going to be super huge. 3 Oran Berries, that's crazy huge. Okay, and then... let's see, now... we can get a freshwater from Clive the Man. Yeah, this freshwater is gonna be huge. Okay, if we use a potion, we miss out on 1 HP. What's the first trainer? Hold on, how do I see? Wait, how do I see the trainers? Dreamyard, Striton City, Striton Gym. What the heck, Bulbapedia? Oh, there it is. It's in this little tab. Okay, a level 11 Lillipup. Shoot, a level 11 Lillipup. Am I close to like a level up? Shoot, level 11 Lillipup. I think we're actually gonna go back and fight, not youngster Joey, but I think a guy in like Route 2. Yeah, youngster Roland will have a level 7 Lillipup. So let's try fighting youngster Roland. This young fellow. This should get us to level 12 and help us take down the level 11 Lillipup. Okay, I'm just going for tackles here. I don't need a tail whip. Oh, it's a roll. Okay, let's hope we get lucky with this roll. No! Okay, phew. He just leered. Okay, here we're gonna Ember to save tackle PP. Because like I said, we're already like halfway through the tackles. We're already halfway through all the tackles we can use. We are... You gotta manage your power points, man. You gotta manage your power points. Okay, that gets us to level 12. Okay, so like I said, we have a potion, but we'll lose 1 HP worth of value if we use it. We might just be fine like equipping an Oran Berry. If we just like equip an Oran Berry, we're effectively at level 29 HP. I mean, we'll save. Okay. But yeah, I think it's looking good so far. The real test is Chillin, Chili, and Cress. I mean, you only have to fight one of them, but the real test will be the gym leader. That'll be the real test. Okay, and these trainers are unavoidable. Can't avoid them. Their gaze, their vision is so good, man. They can see you from so far away. Their vision is so good. Waiter Maxwell, he's got max vision. Okay, here we're definitely freaking tail whipping. This is like easy tail whipping. Oh, okay, I guess I just used that orange berry. Well, that's good to know. If you're in berry activation range, you'll just auto use it. I never actually knew that. That's actually some good knowledge. Good knowledge. We got Odor Sleuthed. I'll take that. Oh no! That's... We never want to see that. We never want to see an enemy Lillipup pick up a freaking orange berry. Okay, I'm actually tail whipping here in the hope that I can OHKO with the next tackle and avoid that freaking orange berry. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Okay, we'll just potion up? Question mark? No, that's fine. I was gonna say I should have Embered, but Ember probably actually wouldn't have killed because we're adamant. Okay, we'll potion up. Jeez, that was scary. At least we got full use of this potion. Let's we'll equip another orange berry. I want to hold on to one orange berry for the gym leader. But yeah, we'll hold on to one. Okay, but we're running out of healing items. This is getting scary. This is getting scary. Okay. This is getting scary. Yeah, max vision. They can just see Maxwell and this person. Tia. I wonder how they come up with the names for just the random NPCs. I wonder what the thought process is behind the naming scheme. Do they just pick random names? Maxwell and Tia. Tia kind of like sounds like T. That did 9 damage? Jeez. I want to hold on to an orange berry, but like, jeez. Okay, good damage. Okay. Dude, we have not gotten crits, but if we get crits like once, I think it's debilitating. Any crit is debilitating in this scenario. Crits doing 2x damage is insane. It's insane. Okay, so this Purloin knows sand attack, so we're definitely tail whipping. I might even tail whip like twice. Oh, shoot. I'll tail whip again. We got plenty of tail whip PP. Okay. That did like 3 damage or something? Oh, dude, that's our 3rd crit. Like I said, if we ever get crit, it's freaking debilitating, but... Dude, that's our 2nd crit against a Purloin. I don't have the information against Purloins, man. I keep critting them. I keep critting the Purloins. I don't know my Purloin strats. Okay, so here... You would always fresh water to go to max HP. Oh, well actually... that might have been a mistake. I don't know how much EXP I'm getting. It's fine, it's fine. I want to level up. So there's 2 Pokemon in this crest fight. There's a Lillipup and a Panpour. I want to level up off of this Lillipup. Okay. And we used up all of our healing. I could have sworn there was more healing. I feel like I missed a potion somewhere. Let me just look through again. I feel like there's like one potion I missed. We got potions in Route 2. Let me go back to like Route 1. Maybe like a control find potion. Nope. Yeah, I think just missed a potion. And I mean, I think there's just no more potions. Okay. Well, let's see if this can be done with just an Oran Berry equipped and full HP. Ooh, we're level 13. I really hope we get the level up off of just defeating Lillipup. Okay, can this be done? Can this be done? Okay. Level 13. Ooh, can it be done? Let us see. Let us see. So you always tail whip here. Tail whip. I almost want to like tail whip twice. How much does a tackle do after one tail whip? Ooh. I think this is fine. He's got a potion. We can avoid the potion by tail whipping. Okay. And now we can kill this Lillipup. And we're 22 HP into a Panpour. Nice, we get the level up. That's huge, that's huge. That's huge. Okay. Level 14, 25 HP against a Panpour. Oh, I'm slower than this Panpour. I was supposed to use an X speed. Well, let's just try. Yeah, they're faster. They're faster. No. They're faster. How much does a tackle do after one tail whip? Maybe just get lucky. Maybe just get lucky and they just spam work up. Okay, I gotta... He'll just potion. But he'll just... Another tail whip. Yeah, I just have to tackle. Oh. No, I'm screwed no matter what. I think we actually Ember here. Ember and a tackle. Oh, we're just dead. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. I think you gotta do X speed strats. Yikes. I'm trying to just think how you would do that differently. Yeah, I think you just have to be faster. But like, how would you do that differently? I could use X defense. Reduce the damage I take from... that doesn't make any sense. If they were both physical attackers, then yeah, X defense would be nice, but... Only the Lillipup's a physical attacker. Also, I should probably save, like, after they do their little thing. Okay. Yep. Okay, save now. Yeah, this is the part I was worried about. If we can't defeat with just a Tepig. Okay. Let's try. Let's try again. So X speed strats. Probably the way to go. So yeah, this is gonna take us 4 turns to kill the Lillipup. X speed, tail whip, tackle. Oh, 5 turns. X speed, tail whip, tackle, tail whip, tackle. Yeah. Although maybe I want you to use your potion. Maybe I want you to use your potion, but I think we just start off with X speed. Yeah, just start off with X speed. Tail whip, tackle. Yeah, maybe we want them to use their potion on this. Because it's like too tough to avoid the other guy's potion. Oh, this guy's worked up for ages. Dude, it's almost like a damage roll if you can kill this with 2 tackles. Maybe it's worth getting to level 14. It's worth getting to level 14 before this fight. Yeah, because you could like easily kill, even if you're not adamant, with a tail whip and 2 tackles. Okay, we're tackling again because they're gonna potion. Okay, now we Ember to save PP. Okay, we don't have to worry about a potion. So there's two strats. The level 13 strat of tail whip and tackling to get them to use their potion, and the other strat is level 14 strats of tail whipping and tackling to defeat in 2 attacks. But we're full HP. I think it's just RNG. But here we just always tail whip. Always got a tail whip here. It's just RNG. I'm not even sure if we can live. Okay, well, how much damage does a work up Water-gun do? 19... 24. It does 24 damage. 24 damage. Okay, we live. Okay. And then we kill. I don't know if you have to be adamant for that damage roll to work out, but that's how you do it. You have 4 HP worth of wiggle room. Dude, that fight is so tough. You have to get like just lucky. Okay, you just have to get lucky on that fight. You have to get lucky with the Lillipup or the Panpour. You have to hope the Lillipup just does nothing, or you have to hope the Panpour just decides not to work up, because the Panpour working up actually like is so brutal. I'm trying to think. We tail whipped the Panpour and defeated it in 3 tackles. I just don't think there's a better strat for the Panpour. Tail whip and 3 tackles. Tail whip and 3 tackles. Would it be worth it to double tail whip and just do 2 tackles? I just don't think there's a difference. Okay, so that it's just RNG. I think it's fine though. If it's RNG, whether you make it through that area. You can just do like a bunch of attempts. Okay, the real problem is got 5 HP. Oh, but we can get a super potion before the next part. We can get a super potion. Okay, the workup TM is nice. We're gonna say, because TMs are infinite in this game in Gen 5, we're gonna say you can only use 1 TM per Pokemon. Like, I can't continuously teach workup to, like, Tepig and regenerate the workup PP. I'm just gonna ban that. Resources are finite in this game. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back. Okay, back. But yeah, I think that fight's just RNG. So let's... If you want to do a starter only first gym, it's just RNG. Just RNG. At least in this game, because they choose a type to counter your type. In other games, you could probably choose a variable type matchup. Like any of the rock first gym leaders, you could easily choose a type matchup to guarantee that. Okay, also I'm probably just like allowing you to catch an HM slave if you need one. Cause like Tepic can't learn cut, but Purloin can. Purloin can. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go and get us a super potion. So we gotta go back to Route 2. Back to Route 2. Get us a super potion and a great ball. Okay, great ball, super potion. We're gonna use the super potion on the Tepig. I don't know if this challenge would just resort to using your starter only. I kinda don't want it to become that, so we'll have to see how it turns out. Because like in theory you'll run out of PP, but maybe if you just use every item you find on your starter, you'll be able to like restore all of their PP and stuff. But like I don't think you can take on the Elite Four with just your starter with this challenge rule set. Because like you won't be able to buy X attacks and X speed, so you would have to like rely on workup or something. I don't know. Maybe you could. But then you'd run out of P. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want it to be just a solo starter challenge, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it pans out. Okay, so now to progress, we gotta go here. Cut this. Then we gotta fight two dudes. Two whole dudes. Two whole guys. Team Plasma's freaking bullying this Muna, man. I hate Team Plasma. Team Plasma, worst team in my opinion. I haven't played Gen 4 in a hot minute, so I don't know how I feel about Team Galactic. And I feel like Team Rocket and Gen 2 were kinda just boring. Not lame, but just kinda boring. Team Rocket and Gen 1 were great, but Gen 2, Team Rocket were just boring. But Team Plasma suck. I hate though. I hate Team Plasma. Okay. Beam me in. That's nice. Let me look at the stream preview. Make sure everything looks good. It looks good. Level 10 Patrat. I think we can just tackle him. Oh. Kind of low on tackles. No tail whip. Oh, I'm glad I tail whipped. Nice bites, nerd. Yeah, stream preview looks good. I don't really see any like visual clutter. Okay, now we can tackle. Now we can tackle. Get wrecked, nerd. Okay, I think... Okay, not this fight, but next fight we'll get Flame Charge, which will help us out tremendously. But yeah, I really hope this challenge doesn't default to just use your starter and carry the game with it. Like, surely... Surely... Dude, Nuzlocke? Can Nuzlocke just evolve into just a use your starter challenge? I've never really thought about it. But I guess if you can speedrun the game with Tepig, although they kind of use items in battle for like the speedrun, but I'm assuming you could just like supplement that with something. Like instead of using X attacks and X speed, to use like work up and I don't know what you would use for the speed boost, but yeah, I don't know. You know Sand Attack, so we will Tail Whip. Plus you also know Growl, so we'll just Tail Whip. We're running out of Tail Whips though. Yeah, there's the Sand Attack. Okay. Nice. I probably don't even need to Tail Whip actually, if you look at that damage. Yeah, don't even need a Tail Whip. That was probably just a wasted Tail Whip. Yeah, now we learn Flame Charge. Get rid of that Defense Curl. And now we've got some more damaging moves. Probably could have gotten rid of Amber, but we'll still use Amber in like some scenarios. Okay, I kind of wanna... No. I think we're good, Yeah, Team Plasma, get out of here. Also, why does every Team Plasma guy, like, have orange hair? Why does every Team Plasma person have orange hair? Kind of a weird requirement to join Team Plasma is to be a ginger. Okay. Yep, Fennel. Okay. But yeah, I do love the aesthetic. Do love the aesthetic. Okay, so let's get some items. Yeah, let's get some items. Full HP, dang. Let's save, actually. Let's save. But yeah, we're gonna want to catch a Purloin in this area. I'll hold on to our Dusk Ball for now. I want to change the time and use the Dusk Ball. Because Great Balls should be like a 50% chance. Here's a Repel, which will come in. Well, Repels probably aren't even useful. Because as long as your speed is faster, you can just run. As long as you're faster, you can just run. Okay, there's a Paralyze Heal down here, which is very useful. What was that item? Because I think we could get that item. if we go against youngster Joey. It's just an X defense, not even worth. Not even worth. Okay, let's get this. Well, this is just a Pokeball, but we'll get it because we need to encounter Purloin anyways. Purloin can be level 8 to 11 here, instead of level 4 to 5 in Route 2. So yeah, definitely want to get your Purloins here. There's a level 10 Purloin, perfect. So we're just going to be throwing Great Balls. It's like a 56% chance. I should have probably bought some Great Balls, because I can actually buy them now. Okay. Nice. Okay. Never punished. Never punished. Never punished. We still won't nickname you. But yeah, like imagine if we got the other Purloin here too. Like, we're basically just never using the level 4 Purloin. It's the sad truth. But this level 10 Purloin we could actually use. Your attack is pretty pitiful. It's literally like half the attack of Tepig. But you got some utility with Sand Attack and Growl. You're more of a utility person. Okay. Gotta save. I'm just constantly saving. I know. I'm just constantly saving. It's the curse. Curse of playing a Pokemon game. Okay. Yeah, I think my B button is like bugged. You saw me like stop running there. Okay, so let's progress with the quest. Fennel! You just have like a laboratory upstairs. What the heck, Fennel? Is this legal? Can you host a laboratory in your apartment building? I don't know if this is legal. This must be sapping so much of the electricity from the electricity grid. I don't even know if this is legal. Okay. Yeah. Fennel, just yap. Entralink and Seagear, they're no longer real, Fennel. You're dreaming. You're the one dreaming, Fennel. Entralink doesn't exist anymore. You're dreaming, Fennel. You're dreaming. Yeah, Gen 5 had some weird online functionality use cases. They had a freaking website and everything. Okay, so we've got a Purloin, we've got a Tepig, we've got a Purloin that we're probably not going to use. Ooh, okay. I guess we just keep going now. Keep going, see how this challenge run turns out. Okay, Route 3. Let's see. Items, available Pokemon. Let me pull up my list of Pokemon I can get. Let's see. I can get a Roggenrola, a Woobat, a Drillbur, 2 Throws and 1 Sock, 2 Basculins. None of those Pokemon are here. You could get a level 9 Purloin in this area, but might as well just try to high roll. And it ends at 10% encounter rate. Oh, you can get a guaranteed level 11 Purloin, but only in the Dark Grass. So if that's a bit risky. Because Dark Grass is like, has a chance to be doubles. Yeah, that's risky. It's not worth that. Not worth it. Okay. So, that fight is mandatory, I'm pretty sure. One take here. Oh, we could get a Oranberry after defeating a trainer. Oof. So there's an Ultra Ball in like a sandbox to the left, but I don't think it's worth. If we defeated... Where's Adelaide? I don't even think... Okay, that's not even Adelaide. Okay, I don't think it's worth going to the left. What's in here, though? Not sure. Just gonna ignore it. Okay. But yeah, I think this is a mandatory fight, which is a mandatory doubles fight. So you need 2 Pokemon before, well, you need 2 Pokemon in order to pass through this part. Yeah, mandatory. Unless they just, like, don't fight you if you only have 1 Pokemon. I actually don't know. Maybe they just don't fight you if you only have 1 Pokemon. Okay, the double Purloin. Double Purloin. Flame Charge might just kill, if we're being honest. Let's just see how much a Scratch does. Oh wow, it almost killed. Wow. Scratch actually does some decent damage. Okay, we'll Flame Charge again, but we are like running out of PvP, man. Okay, but we'll know that it's Flame Charge does not kill. We'll know we'll have to, yeah, use a Scratch to pick them off. Okay. Yeah, that was mandatory. I don't want to get like spooked by any trainer. Okay, wait, isn't this like a Cheren fight? Oh, this is a Cheren fight. It's another freaking Oshawott. Oh my goodness, this Oshawott's pretty scary. Jeez. Jeez, it's another Oshawott. Do I have any healing? I don't think I have any. I have 1 potion. Where did I get this potion? Where did I get this? Wait, no, actually though, where did I get this? Who gave this to me? Wait, I'm so lost. Where did I get this potion? I don't have like any pickup or anything. Wait, where did I get that potion? I'm so lost. What the heck? Someone must have given this to me, right? Oh, we got it in Dreamyard. We got it in Dreamyard. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. We got it in Dreamyard. Okay, so yeah, this Cheren fight. He's gonna lead with a freaking Oshawott, and it's gonna be scary. I don't even know if I can go Purloin. Dude, this challenge just might not be even like possible. We'll try. Maybe we'll have to like modify the rules to like let you grind against wild Pokemon, but have there be like a level cap. Yeah, we'll have to figure something out. But we'll try. So let's see, we'll save. And we will lead with Tepig. This might just be only use Tepig challenge. This is on like actual hardware, so I can't just like hack in rare candies. Maybe like you could do a rule where you can like grind like 1 level per like patch of grass or route or something. You could probably do like a rule like that where you get like 1 level in like an area. You probably wouldn't say patch of grass because that could get a bit tough to track. So just like each route you can grind like 1 level or something. But then PP just becomes like a super big prio. But like we could have like grinded this Purloin like up to like level 12 or something. Because that would have been yeah. Okay. Tail Whip, I guess. Jeez. 2 Tail Whips. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some thinking. Okay, we're dead, but like, we just tackled here. Oh, we crit? Man. Oh, that's so annoying. Cause like that's, you can't, that's like so fake. That's so fake. I need a reset. I need to see how this fight goes if you don't get the crit. Cause you can't rely on the crit. Crit is like a, what, like a 1 in, there's no way it's a 1 in 8th, right? It must be like 1 in 16th. Yeah, probably like a 1 in 16th. So we'll have to see how this fight goes without getting a lucky crit. Yeah, I might have to like modify some rules to this challenge. Might have to modify some rules. Maybe I'll like figure out how to hack in rare candies to yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. No C gear usage. None. No C gear usage. Cause like I cannot use Purloin or Purloin because they're just too low leveled. Yeah, I probably have to like include some like grinding rule. I think I just gotta like hack in rare candies. And then like the rule is you can rare candy your Pokemon up to like the highest level Pokemon you have. Yeah. Probably just have to hack in rare candies. I might have to look that up offline, how to hack rare candies into like a modded 3DS. Cause I cannot use this Purloin. It'll just die. Okay, well, I think it's still just worth seeing how this fight goes. If you oops, drop my stylus. If you don't get the crit. I need to see how this fight goes if you don't get the crit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just add that rule where you hack in rare candies and you can rare candy your Pokemon up to your Pokemon with the highest level. That way you still like, because usually people rare candy their Pokemon up to like the level cap, which is like the highest level of the next gym's highest level Pokemon. But I think we can do something more interesting. Something more interesting. Okay, 2 Tail Whips. He Tail Whipped me, what the heck? Okay, how much does a tackle do after 2 Tail Whips? You can see why PP management is so useful. He has an Oranberry, bro. He's a freaking Oranberry. Okay, you could actually do this fight. We Ember here, because if we tackle, it won't kill and it'll put him in Torrent range. Okay, well it didn't matter. That was a crit, yeah. It didn't matter. I want to see how this level 10 Purloin actually holds up. How does a level 10 Purloin hold up against a double tail-whipped Oshawott? Oh yeah, that does nothing. Okay, we gotta learn how to hack rare candies in. We gotta learn how to hack rare candies in. I'll probably do that off stream. Okay. Hold on, let me reset. Let me reset. I should like create like a notepad of all these rules. But yeah, I want to be able to like use my Pokemon. Okay, load me in, load me in. Like I said, this is a test We're trying to like figure out like a potential challenge run that'll be fun and interesting. So this is like a test. We're figuring it out as we go along. Okay, load me in, load me in. Sea Gear is finished, bro. Don't even remind me. Okay, so let me get like a notepad opened up. Notepad. Notepad. Yeah. Okay, and then how do I like show this on stream? OBS. Add, what would it be, like a window capture? Select window to capture, notepad. That looks good. I think. Yeah, okay. Okay. Looks kind of weird though. Why does it look like that? I kind of want to like crop it, but I guess we'll just have it look like that. Let me see. What happens if I do this? Yeah, it just looks weird. Oh, hold on. I can like figure something out. Okay, hold on. How do people make notepads look good on OBS? What the heck? What the heck? I guess this is fine. Man, this is so scuffed. I'm trying to like think how you would even do this. I mean, I would just have to like crop it. You can like write text though, like on OBS though. Let me learn how to do that. Yeah, no notepad. Let me delete this notepad. Delete. How do you just like write text? Let's see, color, text. What the heck is GDI plus? Okay. Font, Arial, text, blah. Oh, okay. We can do stuff here. Okay, so how do I like? Okay, here we go. Here we go. We can do stuff here. Okay, and then properties. Okay, watch this, watch this. So challenge. Oh, let me move my keyboard closer. Okay, challenge rules. Hold on, let me make it look cool. Challenge rules. Okay, that looks cool. Let's see, 1. Can't use Pokemon Center. Can't use Pokemon Center. 2. Can only buy Pokeballs. Do you capital the B in Pokeballs? Oh, it's 2 words, and yeah, you do. Pokeballs. 3. Can't use Pokemon Center, can only buy Pokeballs. I'm trying to like paraphrase the 30 random Pokemon as the Pokemon you're allowed to use. Can only use no, not pre-generated. 30, can only use 30 Pokemon. Randomly chosen. It's like, I would have to explain that a bit more in depth, but it does a good job. Can only use 30 Pokemon randomly chosen for... Hold on, it's getting kinda... It's getting off screen. It's getting off screen. 4, There's text transform you can do. Uppercase, lowercase, start case. What the heck is start case? Okay, challenge rules. Can't use Pokemon Center. Can only buy Pokeballs. Can only use 30 Pokemon randomly chosen. Yeah, there's a lot I would have to explain about rule number 3, but maybe we can like put an asterisk somewhere. Nah, we won't asterisk it. We won't asterisk it. Okay, oh. Can't grind against wild Pokemon. Can use infinite rare candies up to highest level Pokemon you own. Okay. Can't use Pokemon Center, can only buy Pokeballs. Oh, we should probably say can use items we pick up. But that's kinda implied. It's kinda implied. Can only use 30 Pokemon randomly chosen. Can't grind against wild Pokemon, but can use infinite rare candies up to the highest level Pokemon you own. Okay, let's see, how does that look? Kinda, how do I like, is there like a, okay, I can like make it like bold or something, but what does vertical do? Ah! So color, background color, opacity. Hold on, let me see what this looks like. Oh, that looks bad. Background color. You can barely see the background color. Oh, because the opacity is... Oh, that's the background. I think I'm fine with having the background. I want the like lettering to be like bold, or not bold, but like outlined. I want it to be like outlined. Alignment. What if I do like center alignment? Center alignment, huh? I think left alignment is just easier to read. Center alignment looks cooler. I think left is just easier to read though. Nah, we'll make it center alignment. We'll make it center alignment. Hold on, let me deny this bot message. Oh, you can make it outline. Okay, hold on, let me put the background to 0. You can have an outline. Okay, outline, black. Outline size. It's a good outline size. Well, let's just go crazy and say 100. The outline looks weird. Oh, that was... Oh, you can't have 100. Let's say 90. Oh, what's the highest outline size? 20. 20 is the largest outline. Yeah, you can't go higher than 20. Okay, so... Ugh, I don't know if I like the outline. Yeah, the outline is a bit too pixely. Okay, no outline. So we'll just go back to having a usual black box. Would it look better if it was green? No. Would it look better if it was blue? No. Would it look better if it was purple? Purple's almost fine. I think it just makes more sense to have it black. Okay, vertical alignment. Vertical alignment doesn't matter. Okay, so how does that look? We can have it like kind of moved to be like here. It's not really in the center, but it's like kind of close to the center. Okay. Challenge rules. Can't use Pokemon Center, can only buy Pokeballs. Can only use 30 Pokemon randomly chosen. Can't grind against wild Pokemon. Can use infinite rare candies up to highest level Pokemon you own. Okay, I'm trying to think. Was there any other rules that I had? I don't think so. I think that's the challenge. We'd call like... Well, I'm bad at names, but the idea is we could call it like the Ready Resting Challenge. Let's see. Properties. The Ready / Resting Challenge. I could probably like remove the rules part then. It's like implied that these are rules. Yeah, the Ready Resting Challenge, cause there's a lot you would have to explain about rule number 3. Cause you can only use 30 Pokemon randomly chosen, but it's technically 29 because I'm letting you use a starter. I could probably just write that. Can only use 29 Pokemon randomly chosen plus starter. Yeah, I could probably just write that. Can only use 29 randomly chosen plus 1 starter. Plus starter. I could probably just, instead of writing plus, I could just have the symbol. Plus. Okay. Yeah, 29 randomly chosen plus starter. And then I don't know how you would explain the rule of the ready and resting. Right, like if you deposit a Pokemon into your PC, you can no longer take it out. I don't know how I would explain that. I guess I would have to write a rule number 6, but then I'm running out of like room. I'm running out of room. But yeah, the rule would be if you ever deposit a Pokemon into your PC, you have to deposit it into the resting box, and you cannot take Pokemon out of the resting box. But like if you catch a Pokemon, you know, it'll get sent to like your ready box. So you can take Pokemon out of the ready box. But if you ever put a Pokemon into the PC, it's got to be in the resting box, and those are there forever. They're stuck there for the end of time. So that's kind of like mirrors the Nuzlocke like permadeath mode. I don't know how I would like concisely write that as a rule. Let's see. How could I like... So if you ever deposit a Pokemon, it's stuck there forever. Let's see. How do you like concisely write that? If you ever deposit a Pokemon, it's stuck there forever. That's so many words. Depositing Pokemon makes them resting. Can't use resting Pokemon. But that's so many words. If you depositing Pokemon means you can't use them anymore. Okay, let's... Yeah, I think we just have to like use a rule number 6. I think we just have to put like a rule number 6. Which means I'm gonna have to like figure out a place to like put this. Depositing a Pokemon means you can't use it anymore. Okay. How does it look up here? Ugh. Ugh. I'm gonna have to make it smaller. Okay, hopefully it's still legible. Ah! Is it still legible? It's still legible. I think I'm fine with it having it. I kind of want it down here, not up top. I feel like if it's up top, it takes too much. Even if I like make it smaller to fit perfectly up top, I think it like takes too much of your eyesight. Like it takes too much of your attention away. I think it being down bottom is perfect. Like the main screen is the Pokemon screen, and then if you like are done looking at it, you can look at the rules. Okay, so yeah, I think those are all the rules. The Ready Resting Challenge. If you catch Pokemon, they'll be put in the Ready box and you can use them. But if you ever deposit a Pokemon, it must be put into the resting box. And you cannot take Pokemon out of the resting box. Okay. But yeah. 6 rules. Oh, I can make it a bit larger. You see there's like a pixel gap. Like a very small pixel gap. Oh, I gotta like get this pixel perfect. It's gonna bug me if I don't. How do I like align it? Okay. Okay, does that look... I think that looks good. We just had to do some OBS managing. The Ready Resting Challenge. Okay, can't use Pokemon Center, can only buy Pokeballs, and, you know, can only buy balls. I want to, like, say you can buy, like, you know, Ultra Balls, but can only buy Pokeball items. Yeah, I think Pokeball items makes it more clear. Can only buy Pokeball items, but can use found items. Yeah, okay, that's a good explanation. Can't use Pokemon Center, can only buy Pokeball items, but can use found items. I would have to do some more explanation on that, because like you can't use infinitely findable items. Like you can't just keep growing berries over and over again. So yeah, there would be an asterisk on that one. But that's fine, there's already like an asterisk on most of these rules. I'm also gonna probably have a rule where you can use the Pokemon Center once. Let me just type that in now. Can only use the Pokemon Center once. That might be like modified. But yeah, I think it's more interesting if you can use it once, because then you like have to like make a decision of when you want to use your one Pokemon Center. I think it's more interesting if you can use it once instead of not at all. Can only buy Pokeball items, but can use found items. Finite found items, but it's fine. I don't need to like thoroughly explain all the rules in this text box. Can't grind against wild Pokemon. Can use infinite rare candies up to highest level Pokemon you own. And then depositing Pokemon means you can't use it anymore. Okay, I think that's a concise explanation of the rules. The Ready Resting Challenge. Okay, now I just gotta figure out how to get infinite rare candies in Pokemon Black on physical hardware. It is a modded 3DS, so that's gonna like help a lot. It's gonna help a lot. But yeah, we'll probably start this playthrough over now that we know we can use infinite rare candies up to the highest level. So yeah, we'll probably start this playthrough over, but I think I might just end stream now, because like I said, I gotta look up how to get infinite rare candies. And I don't really want to be looking that up on stream, just because it'll be kind of boring. So yeah, I think we'll end the stream here. So yeah, we're going to be exploring the Ready Resting Challenge. Hopefully it turns out to be fun and exciting. We'll probably have to modify it as we go along. I mean, we already modified it a lot, just based off of this stream. But yeah, I'll be excited. So thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This is Cactus Marsh, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Bye-bye.